So welcome to the Carnival Pride and welcome to my room, my interior room. On this Mediterranean cruise, I've decided to go inside cabin this time, and I will explain the reasons why. So let's get started. Deliver helpful cruise tips and inspiration for your future cruise travels. Well, on this Mediterranean cruise, I'm going to be experiencing the beauty of the ancient world, and I decided that I am going to be spending most of my time exploring these amazing sites and cities, and I will hardly be in my room at all, so why bother with a fancy room? Plus, an inside cabin, it's economical. I mean, it saves me money, and I get to take more shore excursions, and I can buy more things. So normally I pick a balcony or an ocean view, but this time I picked an interior, and I have to say I'm happy with the size. It's much more spacious than I expected. There's room to walk in here, so that's nice. There's a nice big vanity. In situations like this, it's not necessarily that the ship matters, it's mainly the destinations, because we're going to these fabulous places in Italy and Greece. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the fancy ocean view or a balcony for sure, but in this situation, it just seemed to make more sense to towel animals every day. It's very cute. We have a closet for one here. Here is the second closet. Combined shelving. We have 1, 2, 3, and then room for the bottom. A full-length mirror is on the inside door of the third closet portion. Once you close these all up, this is what it looks like. So it's all tucked away. Then there's some storage here. There's a top drawer. 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers. 4 drawers at the vanity, and I did an additional 4 over here. So there's a total of 8 drawers. And then we have, it looks like a refrigerator. A working refrigerator. So this is nice, this whole drawer, so it's a total of 4 and 4 is 8, and then the additional, and the rooms, this actual safe is here above the television, below the television set. That's nice. Oh, and here you just use your room key. You don't use a code. Here is the bathroom, and it is a regular shower curtain. There's some shower gel and shampoo here. The shower nozzle. And it has a pull-out mirror, some shelving space that's all exposed, handrail. There's some little bit of storage down here. So there's, on either side of the mirrors, there's 3 places for your toiletries. It shows 2 big hooks. And of course, there's the step as usual. There is a vanity mirror here. There's the vanity mirror. But all in all, I'm pleased with this. This is a nice room for an interior cabin. It's really a lot more spacious than most. So as far as the room goes, it is adequate space. There seems to be plenty of room for most everything that I have. The only thing that I would caution you is that the outlets, there's just one section of outlets, and it is for either European outlets or US outlets. But you're really better off bringing something like this where you can plug in everything. I have it on a cord, and then that in turn plugs into the wall, because otherwise you're not going to have enough room for your USB things and your computer or some other things. So I have 3 things here and 4 USB cords, you know, for your phone. So if you don't have something like that, plus I charge my batteries and things for my camera, so I need to have more outlets than probably most people, but I'm just noticing there's just 2, and then there's a shaver outlet in the bathroom, but other than that, that's it. So that is limited. They do have a vanity mirror here that lights up, and that's nice, and they have a mirror that kind of reflects light, so there's, you know, adequate light in here. The only thing I think is my issue would be the USB ports, and there are no outlets by the bed. So you do have small nightstands, but no outlets. The best way I wake up in the morning is I just set a wake-up call on the phone, and it always rings across the room because the phone is right here on the vanity, and so that way I get up to answer it, and that's how I keep on local time, because we're about an hour off from what the real time is out there in Greece right now. Yeah, so that's the thing I would like to say about this room, is that the outlet space is limited. I am surprised cruising in September, late September, for Greece. It's not as warm as I thought it would be. Today in Athens it rained a bit, and it was probably in the 60s. And also in Santorini it was pretty warm. So if you do get a balcony, just bring a sweater or something to keep warm. And also the ship has a tendency to be on the cooler side with the air conditioning. So I find myself always wearing a jacket of some type, even to dinner, because I'm always cold. So just keep that in mind. But that's a little tangent for you. Another thing is they do offer a coffee bar. There's one on the 2nd floor, and there's one in the buffet, and they will make up coffee for you. They have a tendency to not have a lot of staffing. There might be a person working the coffee bar, so be prepared to wait. And also you can get a card. I inquired and they showed me that I could get this. It's a coffee bar card. And basically, I mean, if you're into savings, if you do 6 purchases, you get the 7th one free. So a lot of people don't know about this, and I just asked about it and they gave it to me, but I noticed most people don't use this. So if you are using coffee or drinking coffee and you don't have a drink package, I mean, that's a savings of a free coffee. The food goes on the ship. I would say there is a lot of options, but they're not always available all at the same time. For example, Guy's Burgers may be open, and then the Iguana Cantina will be closed. Or the Chopsticks Chinese food will be open maybe a couple hours, and then the salad bar or the pizza place isn't open. So they rotate everything around, and it is varied that way. So my stateroom attendant is very good with his towel animals. We have an elephant, looks like some type of a rabbit, I'm not even sure, and then it looks like a crab. It's cute. I love that. He does a nice job with that. On my other cruises, they would usually disassemble the one they made and make a new one, but he's left these 3 here, so I'm getting a collection. Now we're up to 4. Isn't that cute? I love the little eyes on them. They're so sweet. What a nice guy to not disassemble them, to make a new one. Eyes, man. The eyes are very cute. And then the actual one has the... It's 2 o'clock and we've already checked out our room and we've done our muster drill. Basically when you walk on, you find out where your muster station is, you report to that, and then you show your boarding pass and they'll scan it. And then that way you are good to go for the rest of the day. So now, like I said, I'm going to check out my dining room options, see how that looks, and then we're going to grab a bite to eat and maybe enter the spa raffle and start looking around. If you have found value in this video, if it has been entertaining or you've learned something, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps out my channel, and consider subscribing. Join me next week when I show you around the ship. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Check out the playlist on the Carnival Pride, and see you next time. Here's my other new friend. Aww, how nice. What a nice guy. He's quite creative with his towel art, I have to say.